Greetings guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video. I hope that you're well, and I hope that you're fighting, because there's a lot to be fighting for. Now in today's video, I'm going to be going over something that has been requested a lot recently, and that is looking at some more not like the other girls posts, because they're always, you know, there's nothing like women dragging down other women for validation, which, you know, in turn is due to patriarchal reasons, and it's all a big mess, but, you know, we're gonna look at it anyway, and we're gonna talk about it, because that's what we do on this channel. But before we get into it, I would like to take a moment to say thank you to today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of courses ranging anywhere from financial management to essay writing to producing music to self-care and journaling. If there's something you want to learn or spend more time on and improve your skills at, Skillshare has something for you. A course that I have decided to take recently is a watercolors course, specifically transform daily objects into whimsical characters. And the reason I chose this course is because watercolor painting is something that was like really special to me as a child. It's something that my grandma did. My grandma was an artist and she used watercolors especially, and when she would come and visit me in New Zealand, she would always bring watercolor paints for us and little watercolor notebooks, and we would go and sit and look at the mountains and paint with her. And she passed at the end of last year, and I received some of her old water paints and watercolor paper, and I haven't really used them because I don't know what I'm doing and I don't want to like waste my grandma's paints, you know? And so I thought that this was a really cool course to do, and I really love the vibrancy and the like creativeness of this course, of like looking at a daily object and turning it into a character. And that's something I really love. That's something I know my grandma would have loved for me to do. And it's just a really nice way to like reconnect with that. I also really like the teacher, Helen Baum, because she's super engaging and it's really creative, and she has a really big focus on diversity and inclusivity, and that's something that's really important to me, and that's something I really love, and it's something that was important to my grandma as well. And so I really love this course and reconnecting with something that was so important to me and so special. And there are so many courses like this, like I said, ranging from pretty much anything you can think of. Anything from being like academic to super creative, you will find something, and it's really nice to just learn a bit more, spend more time enhancing skills that you may have abandoned at some point. There might be hobbies that you let go of and put down a while ago and want to pick up because you missed them. That's something I do a lot. I jump to hobby all the time and really wish I'd worked on something and improved at something, which is what I'm doing now. And it's just really nice. And if that's something that you want to do, then Skillshare is absolutely the place for you. So if you want to try Skillshare out for yourself, then you can use the link in my description, and the first 1,000 people who use my link will get 1 month completely free. So unlock your creativity with Skillshare and use the link in my description. So thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video, and thank you to all of you for using my links. It really helps me out and continues to support me and my channel. So thank you. On to the video. Look at some things some people say. First up, we have a classic. We have a tweet from the one and only Caitlin Bennett. Honestly, letting women vote in this country wasn't one of the best ideas. Females vote with emotion and overwhelmingly support democratic feel-good policies that take away our actual rights. I'd rather lose my right to vote than lose my right to defend myself with a firearm. She realizes how hypocritical this is, right? Because she's a woman. So she's saying that women vote with emotions. So what are you doing then? Because you sound pretty upset. You know, anger is an emotion, right? That's the one that men tend to think with and vote with and act out on. Anger is an emotion. Anger is one of the 7 emotions. Happiness, sadness, fear, guilt, shame, anger, love. The 7 emotions. One of those was anger. That seems to be the emotion that you're feeling and voting with. So a little bit of a hypocritical stance for you to be taking there. You seem pretty angry that your guns are at threat, and so you're voting because of that. Because of your anger is clouding your judgment. This entire opinion comes out of an emotion. Everything comes out of an emotion. I don't know what people don't understand about The fact that emotions are literally just emotions. We all feel things. Just because you refuse to acknowledge that you're feeling something and dealing with that doesn't mean you're not feeling it. So I was on a date and we went to this bar and he ordered champagne and he asked me what I would like and I just said a beer. A whole booth of people turned around and looked at me and a guy came over, tapped my date on the shoulder and said, "You've got yourself a keeper." I have to believe that this is a satire. There's not a chance that this is real. Because that's the funniest thing I've ever read. Women drink beer. She a good one. She a good one. Yeah, why? Because she has no taste buds? Beer is disgusting. Beer tastes absolutely vile. It tastes like you get like carbonated water and pour it into a glass and you mix it with like a knife that you use to put Marmite on your toast. That is what beer tastes like. Regardless, women drink beer. No one cares. No one's clapping for you. Literally no one cares. Calm down. It is a drink. Guys of Reddit, would you date a hot female Redditor who doesn't use cringe social medias like TikTok and Instagram, etc.? I've heard that most guys only like dating basic girls who don't laugh at funny references like 420 and No Nut November. If this is true, I'm worried I'm never going to find a boyfriend. Acting like the whole of Twitter doesn't laugh at those jokes. Literally everyone jokes about that shit because it's so fucking ridiculously stupid and immature. Like, it's 12-year-old humor, and that's what makes it funny. You are not the only person who does that. It's definitely not a Reddit exclusive freaking joke. If you only use Reddit as your social media, I don't trust you. I'm sorry, I don't trust you. I don't know how Reddit works. I've never used Reddit. I use it purely for videos. That's the only time I ever go on it. But it doesn't seem like the best social media or the best place to be. Maybe that makes you not like the other girls, is only having Reddit. The stressed contraceptor. Self-care is 10 hours of video games, still anxious after. Ramen and takeout. Thinks dogs are just as good as kids. Forces partner into virtual celibacy. Good vibes. Constantly working on herself, getting more depressed every day. Defined by selfishness. Kills houseplants with negligence. Addicted to dopamine spikes. Low self-esteem despite 4 hours of makeup. I feel really called out by that one. That one was a little too close to home. Hey, why do they always describe me? Why am I such a stereotype? I hate this about myself. They just called me out so hard. That's fine. What's the other one? The blessed baby acceptor. Gives self entirely to others. Couldn't be happier. Children gravitate to her. Sex drive not suppressed by artificial hormones. Body is for the glory of God. Absolutely radiant. Authentic vocational joy. Self-care is mass by herself. Hours of adoration. Cooks from scratch. Martyrdom of motherhood. Keeps multiple tiny humans alive. Overloaded with serotonin. No, that one sounds awful. I don't like that one. I'd rather be the stress contraceptor. I am the stress contraceptor. Am I insanely anxious and depressed, like, all the time? Yes, but it sounds better than the other one, so maybe we are here winning. The one thing I will trade is, can I have the overloaded with serotonin one? I want that one. Give me that one. You can keep the rest. I don't care. Just give me that one. And the self-care without getting more depressed. I'd I go to Starbucks solely to see the embarrassment in the eyes of grown man who orders a low-fat iced latte frap frou-frou blah blah when he looks up and sees me taking a sip of my straight black coffee with no cream or sugar. How would he know that's what you're drinking? Starbucks coffee is not in a clear cup. It's in a paper cup. You can't see it. And also, they wouldn't, even if they could, they don't know that has no sugar in it. And also, Starbucks black coffee? You want to drink black coffee from Starbucks. I'm not judging anyone for getting, like, frappuccinos or whatever. You can get what you like. I don't care. You do you. If that's what you like, go off. Just Starbucks in general, it's just not good. It's just not good coffee. Especially here. I don't know what they put in the oat milk here, but it's awful. I don't know what it is about the oat milk at Starbucks specifically here. It's vile. I hate it. I do not like Starbucks coffee. There's only 6 in the whole of New Zealand because no one likes it. Just chain coffee. Costa coffee too. Costa coffee tastes like dirt. It tastes like mud. It's awful. I don't know why it's so popular. It tastes so bad. I don't care if that's what you drink, fine, but independent coffee shops are so much better. And you're supporting small businesses. Just go to an independent coffee shop. It's 9 times out of 10 going to be better, especially if they roast their own beans. I don't think as many people do that here, though. New Zealand has the highest, coffee roasters per capita in the world. Everyone roasts their own beans. Everyone has their own coffee. You go to a cafe, you can buy their coffee beans. I need to stop looking at posts about coffee because I love coffee too much. Drink your black coffee. That's fine. I drink black coffee with no sugar. It's fine. But I don't do it because I think I'm better than people. I just like it sometimes. Drink what you want. If you want to have a sugary coffee, drink a freaking frappuccino if that's what makes you happy. Do what you like. It doesn't make you better or worse than anyone. We're all just people drinking our drinks. The whole point of drinking coffee is because it tastes good. The whole reason you drink or eat anything should be because it tastes good and it makes you happy. So if a frappuccino with 12 pumps of sugar makes you happy, then freaking drink frappuccinos with 12 pumps of syrup. I don't care. And you shouldn't either. You're not better than anyone for drinking black coffee. If anything, that's really weird. It's really weird to drink black coffee. I do, and I admit that it's weird. I'm basically a girl with the personality of a dude fishing. I like that we associate personality of men with killing things. Oh, I'm a woman, but I like manly things. Yeah, I kill things. 'Cause I'm one of the guys. That's concerning. If you associate manly things with murder, concerning. Guns, hunting, fishing. Manly. There's something off about that one, you know? It's a bit, I don't like it. Bit concerning, that one. Not a fan, yeah? You know? All the fucking men on Tinder, holding fish. I don't want to see the thing that you killed. I'm sorry, it doesn't impress me. I don't know anyone who likes seeing that. I see you holding a fish, gone. You're absolutely gone. Off the table is no. I don't care if you can kill things. Actually, I do care that you can kill things, because if I know you kill things, I don't have any interest in you. So maybe it's a good thing you put it there. That way I know. So I can avoid you. I don't really know what that means, though. Basically, a girl with the personality of a dude. What does that mean? Every man is different. Every woman is different. We all have different personalities. All have different interests and hobbies. We're all different. Yeah? We're all different. You can't have the personality of a dude. That's not a thing. Me, Green Day, My Chemical Romance, Bring Me the Horizon, all the, emo bands. Others, Justin Bieber, One Direction, BTS again, Blackpink, Billie Eilish. This is funny to me because this is implying that 2015 emos aren't all armies now. You went one of two ways. You either stayed an emo or you're now into K-pop. There's two options. Almost every K-pop stan was an emo in 2015. Because especially BTS, Stray Kids, ATEEZ, because they make emo music. Their music is super emotional, you know? BTS and Stray Kids write really fucking depressing music. Emos stan BTS and Stray Kids. It's just a fact. If you were a 5-star stan, 5 stars isn't emo or whatever, but there is a direct correlation between a few different artists, right? I find it really interesting. If you were a Halsey stan in 2015, you were also a 5-star stan. Those two are related. And now you are either a stay or an army or both. You can't escape that. That's just true. If you stan Stray Kids now, you stand 5 stars in 2015. I don't make the rules. That's just how it be. And also Halsey. That's how it be. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. Most girls sale on makeup. I must have. Me. What the fuck? I don't even use this stuff. Most girls. Brand new pink car. It's beautiful. Me. I'm not driving a pink car. Most girls. PC game for free. What is this? Free game, it's a dream come true. I am the girl on the left. I will buy makeup if it's on sale, even though I barely wear it anymore. My first car was a pink car. It was. And I do not game, and I never have. So, I am most girls. To quote Haley Steinfeld, is that her name? I want to be like most girls. And I am. And there's nothing wrong with that. But also I don't think that is most girls. I don't think it is. I do think that this is not most girls. Also acting as though like a ton of like successful Twitch streamers and stuff aren't women. Like some of the most successful streamers are women. There's so many women gamers. This is not a new thing. This is not new news. You aren't special. Women are treated really terribly in the gaming community and men are assholes. And so there are less women because they don't feel safe or comfortable. But there are a lot of female gamers. You're not special. It's the same as like people trying to pretend that women don't like Marvel anymore. Literally everyone likes Marvel. And most people don't like pink cars because they're like slightly obnoxious. My car was like a pale metallic pink. It was a 2-door Vitz or Yaris or whatever you want to call it. And that was my first car because it was cheap and it did not go up hills. If I had like one passenger, I had to avoid hills because it would like go backwards. It was scary. Anyway, this has been my video. Thank you for coming. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I love you. I did that on purpose. A massive thank you to my kiwi fruit and kiwi bird channel members whose names are up on the screen right now. I love and appreciate you so, so much. Thank you so much for joining. If you would like to become a channel member, you can click the top link in the description or the little join button. You get my videos a day early as well as 10% off my shop when I have things on my shop. And as a kiwi bird channel member, you sometimes get little extra things and updates. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the Queer Kiwi, and Twitter, that Queer Kiwi. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah.